and welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. Today is Thursday. It is March the 7th of 2024, and I'm coming at you guys with another video. Doing a coupon chat video today. We are going to be talking about this crazy thing that some lawmakers are trying to do in several different states regarding paper coupons and paper receipts. If this actually came to pass, this would change couponing as we know it. Like, seriously, this would completely change couponing up. Now, do I think it's going to be the end of couponing if this comes to pass? I do not. I think there will be ways to adapt to it, but basically how we know now with couponing, like how we do it now, would completely change because this would make such a difference for how we do our coupons and rebates and stuff like that. So yeah, this is pretty crazy, so I'm going to dive right in. But if you guys have heard, I've done a couple of videos. There are several states actually trying to make it so that stores can't have digital-only coupon deals, that they have to provide a paper alternative to those deals. So we've heard that, but this is actually the complete opposite. There are several states that are actually working to ban paper coupons and paper receipts. They are trying to ban anything paper, basically. They're saying that some of these receipts are toxic because they use chemicals, bisphenol A or S, which most receipts do. So if this bill were to actually come to pass, within 45 days of the bill becoming a law, paper receipts containing either chemical would be banned. But it is not just those receipts with the chemicals. That's the start. But within a year of the bill being passed, they would ban all paper receipts outright, along with any associated paper coupons. There are no exceptions, no provisions for small businesses that aren't set up to offer electronic receipts. No stipulation that paper receipts will be available upon request, just a blanket ban. No retailer or service provider shall provide a consumer with or shall use for any other purpose a receipt or other business or banking record or any associated coupon or advertisement that is printed on paper. So they are flat out saying they want to ban paper receipts and paper coupons altogether. Now, paper coupons, we have seen paper coupons significantly decrease, but there are still times that we do get paper coupons, printing on coupons.com. There are still some that come in the Sunday paper if you still get the paper. A lot of times manufacturers will mail coupons if you ask them. And basically, if this bill were to come to pass, they couldn't do that anymore. Literally, if you are in a state where this ban is being proposed, and if it actually went through, that is a big if, because I feel like this is quite the ask. But if it goes through, what would happen is they would literally not be allowed to give any paper coupons in that state. And they are working in 3 different states to try to do this. So we have California, we have New Jersey, which is kind of crazy because New Jersey, there was another who was trying to get it to the digital coupons discriminate and they need to have paper alternatives. So it's like there's 2 different arguments kind of going on there about coupons. So New Jersey as well, and then also in New York. New York is being a little bit more lenient, and they're saying that it won't automatically print a paper receipt unless the customer asks for one. So basically, these 3 states are working to either significantly reduce or completely eliminate paper coupons and paper receipts, which, man, hearing that actually is pretty wild. It's pretty wild. A lot of us have thought over the years that, the manufacturers are just slowly phasing out paper coupons. We have seen, a lot of brands pull out of paper coupons and go all digital. So we thought that it might go there. But I don't think any of us ever thought that there would be people trying to pass a law that would completely prohibit them from putting out paper coupons. That's pretty crazy. That's not where I ever thought things would go. In fact, I'm pretty amazed that coupons are such a hot topic right now in legislation because there are some states who are talking about how it's discrimination to have digital-only deals. Then we have others who are saying that it's bad for the environment and that we shouldn't have paper coupons or paper receipts. So it's both ends there of the argument. But this is I can't believe coupons are such a hot topic right now in a bunch of different states' legislation. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. My thoughts on this here, and this article from Coupons in the News does have some really, really good thoughts and suggestions. But the New Jersey bill is saying that they should get rid of paper receipts out of concern for the environment. This is also what they were saying in California. They're saying that the U.S. uses more than 3 million trees and 10 billion gallons of water to create paper receipts every year, generating more than 300 million pounds of waste and 4 billion pounds of carbon dioxide. And they're saying paper receipts are not a necessary item, and the continued use of these receipts has significant negative impacts both on the environment and on public health. So they are saying that the receipts and the coupons are wasteful because a lot of them just go to the trash and they're bad for the environment. But there are other people who are saying that small businesses don't have the ability to provide e-receipts, and while other people don't want the responsibility of collecting and securing customers' email addresses in order to send them receipts, and restricting printed coupons and ads raises constitutional questions as a limit of commercial speech. And it says that this provision would be anti-consumer. So both ends of the argument there are people saying this is really bad for the environment, and then there are others saying it's just not right for a customer not being able to get a printed receipt. Basically, we have for the bill, they are saying that this bill should be passed because there are millions of trees being cut down every single year, and there are a lot of these receipts that are just being wasted, being thrown in the trash, and it's a waste. But then we have people against the bill who are saying, whoa, we can't just ban paper coupons and paper receipts altogether. This would not work. And I do tend to side with that. I don't think it would work to ban them altogether. I do think there are some accommodations that could be made to reduce the amount of waste from receipts being thrown away. Like, I will acknowledge that. There is a lot of waste from receipts, like Dollar General and CVS. Receipts are massive. Like a Dollar General, it'll print out a receipt, it'll print out a coupon, it'll print out like a survey. And most of them people just throw in the trash. There's a trash can, one of the Dollar Generals here set up to throw your receipt away if you don't want it. And it's like almost full. So there are a lot of people who don't want the receipts that print out. But there are some of us, myself included, who most of the time do want the receipt. So for a variety of reasons. Number one, as a couponer, we need that receipt because we need to be able to upload it to the rebate apps. And as of now, these rebate apps do not accept digital receipts like Ibotta. They do not let you, like for Kroger pickup. We can't do Kroger pickup and coupon with Ibotta because you can't upload that receipt to Ibotta. They only will accept the paper receipt. And so especially like if they're going to ban paper receipts altogether at all stores, what do we do? Would Ibotta make an accommodation to allow this or what? But I sure would hope so, because if they don't make accommodations, they would exclude 3 states or whatever if these bills pass who would not be able to use Ibotta. But, or any of the apps, really. I don't know any of the apps that take digital receipts unless you link your account. Like with Walmart Pickup, you can link your account to Ibotta. And I think with Swagbucks too. But a lot of these apps, you only can do paper receipts. They will not accept digital as a form of proof of purchase. So yeah, because digital can be easily manipulated. And that is something that would be a concern. You know, people can alter digital receipts easier than paper receipts. So that's a concern. Also, let's take couponing out of it here for a minute. What about people who don't have access? Let's say they're going to switch to all digital receipts. Okay, ban paper, all digital receipts. What about people who don't have access to digital? Like my grandma, for instance. She's old school. She doesn't want a smartphone. She doesn't want to do things online. She likes the old school paper kind of way. And so what about stores like Walmart or whatever, or Sam's Club, and they want to check your receipts? If you don't have the digital means to have a receipt, how would they check your receipt? You know, they're going to think they're stealing because they don't have a receipt. So that's another kind of concern. Go back to couponing here for a second. So going back to couponing with digital, all digital, I assume is what they'd make it since we couldn't have paper coupons. There will be brands that don't want to invest the money into all digital who might stop doing coupons altogether. Or another thing, maybe they do go all digital, but there are some customers, again, like my grandma, they don't have the means or the desire to do this digital stuff, and they're just going to be like exempt, like they can't have a coupon, you know. I don't know, I just think that it's kind of a lot and it would not work for everybody. For some people, I think all digital is what they prefer, and I think that's where there should be an option. I don't think it should be a default for a receipt to print. I think you should ask. There's some stores, would you like your receipt? And if they want it, press yes, it prints. If they don't, they just hit no. Like Dollar Tree does that, and then it doesn't waste the paper on the receipt. Like I think that's a reasonable accommodation. But I think completely banning paper coupons and paper receipts altogether, that's just crazy. So yeah, and especially with losing paper coupons, that would be horrible. That would be absolutely horrible to no longer have paper coupons. Yeah, we have them a lot less, but for them to be completely gone and no longer an option, especially to people who don't have digital means, like, I don't know, I just think that's unfair. And also another thing here is that, so they're going after receipts and they're going after coupons. Are they going to start banning notebooks next? Any forms of paper at all? Like, not everybody wants to be all digital, and I feel like it's too much of an ask. But I feel like a reasonable accommodation would simply just be, and this would prohibit a lot, like, do you want a receipt? If not, it won't print. Like, I feel like they could, like, seriously set something up like that that would reduce a lot of waste and still let people have the option to have a receipt if they want or need it. So Yeah, guys, I want to know your thoughts down below. What do you think about this? Do you think it'll pass? What would your thoughts be if it did pass? Do you have a reasonable accommodation that would kind of help both sides of the argument here? I would love to hear that down below. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching.